everybody. Yeah, it's afternoon already. I took the opportunity to sleep in today because instead of going out for a walk this morning, we're walking over to Walmart to meet my mom when she gets out at 4. So I figured that will count as my daily walk for the day. So I'm doing that instead. So what I'm doing right now is I actually just went and printed off the papers for my first job, which is the 7th of next month. So I still have a week off, and then I have 3 weeks where I have calls right in a row. So I have 3 weeks of work, and then I don't know what will happen next after that. So, but yeah, so this is all the paperwork for my first call, which is going over a makeup display. And I have the instructions. I have the worksheet that I have to fill out, which will be the survey, and then I have a replenishment form, and then I have a planogram I have to follow, and yeah, it's going to be fun because I have to get a PDA from the store. I have to talk to a manager. I have to write down all the people I work with, and I have to do this in 50 minutes. So in 50 minutes, I have to sign in and clock in. I have to locate the cosmetics display. I have to take a photo of it. I have to straighten it and make sure all the products are facing the right way. I have to remove all the damaged stuff, all the damaged merchandise, all the non-boost stuff. And then I had to make a note of how much damaged and non-boost makeup I removed. And then I have to replenish it from backstock if there's any missing product or holes. So that's why I have the PDA, because I have to go to the back room and get it. And I had to write down how much is that. Then I had to check how much they have in stock of certain ones, make sure that the count is correct. I had to check for any missing display items, any nose tips, and let the team leader know. So I have to do that, and then I have to write down their name, and then I have to dust the display, and then I have to recap the visit with everyone I worked with and take more photos of it, and then check out and do a survey. And then, yeah, I have 15 minutes to straighten the display, to count all the stuff, to restock the display, to review everything, to take the pictures, and that's it. So I have 15 minutes to tidy up an entire display area. I'm not kidding. When I go to do the coupons, I have 30 minutes to put 50 coupons on 50 supplement bottles, restock the supplement bottles if needed, and then let them know if they need more. Yeah, I have 30 minutes to do that because the coupons only take me 45 minutes. So I only have 50 minutes. And the thing is I cannot go past 50 minutes. I told you guys this. If I go past the allotted work time, I'm in trouble. So I have like 15 minutes to do a bunch of this stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's like, yesterday I had something weird happen to me. I had a, I got a phone call from the local country club. I don't think I told you guys this. I came home, and it was a guy from the country club here, and he was actually offering me a job I had applied for. Well, in all honesty, the only reason I applied for a job with the country club was just because it was an available job. And I thought if I get it, I can at least work it for a few months until I find something better, because I have discovered I don't like working in like the service industry, like hotels and stuff like that. I like working in retail and offices. But he called me to offer me an interview, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want this job. For one thing, even if I took the public transport here, which is Dial-A-Ride, which is like $10, $5 or $10, that would not, I don't think it would be easy. With the library, it would be easier. With the Dial-A-Ride, with using Dial-A-Ride to go to the country club, I don't think would work out as well. And the country club's actually further away from my house and the library, so even on nice days, it would be difficult to get there. So I'm like, I don't really want to, wasn't even planning on working at the country club. I didn't think I would hear back from them. You know, it's not exactly my type of scene, so I called my dad, and I talked it out, and I was worried that my parents would be disappointed in me because it was actually a full-time job. But at the same time, yes, it would have been great. It would be great to have a full-time job, but at the same time, I know I would not be good at that job. I mean, I'm a great people person, stuff like that, But not only would I have been doing some housekeeping, I would have also been the one these people were calling to make tea times, to show to their rooms and stuff like that. That's a lot, and I know my limitations. And Lawrence merchandising and state and all my other jobs, they've been really good at understanding my limitations. I'm a multitasker, but I multitask within the same area. So with me doing that job, I'd be running back and forth from cleaning rooms, doing laundry, to running up to the front desk to take somebody's tea time, and then running back to do this and that. I would probably do a really horrible job. So I actually called the guy back and said, thank you, I'm really flattered, but, and at the time when I applied for the job, I hadn't even applied to Lawrence yet. I actually got hired by another company. I mean, working for Lawrence is not the dream job I thought it was, but it is something. And it is something until I get back into retail behind a counter in a store. And he's like, oh, I totally understand. And what surprised me is he thanked me for calling him back to reject the job interview. And I'm like, he's thanking me because I called him back to say thanks, but no thanks. I don't even want an interview. That totally confused me. And so I asked my mom, I'm like, don't people, I said, he thanked me for calling him back to reject the interview. Don't people usually call back to say thanks, but no thanks if they don't want a job or to take a job interview? And my mom said, no. And I'm like, why? I mean, I don't understand that. I think it's like the polite thing to do. I mean, these people took the time to look at your application and said, oh, we'll see if they want an interview. And here you are, you're not interested in the job, or you already have something, you don't want the interview anymore. But still, the prospective employer took the time to look it over and say, oh, well, we'll take time out of our day to try and fit this person in. Wouldn't you at least call them back and let them know that thanks, but no thanks, I already have a job and I can't take the interview at this time? So I just did it because I thought it was a polite thing to do. So it kind of shocked me when my mom told me that most people actually don't call back to reject job interviews. I'm like, oh, okay, so, but yeah, so I'm just getting ready for my first few weeks with Lawrence. Actually, not my first week. I'm going to get paid next Friday, which is awesome because I do need to go down to my Secretary of State office and let them know that I have a new job. And that is a very weird job because I have no set hours, I have no set schedule, and it's basically my freedom to do what I want. And I actually looked at payroll because they actually have the dates listed on their website for when you can expect your paycheck. So that's why I know I should be getting something next Friday, and if not, then I really need to contact them. But they actually have a list of all the pay dates, and it's every other Friday. They also have a list of all the days when when the home office is closed, which means technically those are the days you're not supposed to go into work, because that office is closed, so nothing's going to happen. They are actually closed not only on Thanksgiving, they are actually closed the day after Thanksgiving. So they are closed Black Friday, and they are also closed on December 26th, the day after Christmas, because December 24th is on a Sunday this year. So they are not open on Christmas Eve, but because it's a Sunday, they're not open anyway, because they're not open on Saturdays and Sundays. So, that's one reason why you can get away with not working weekends with this company, is because the company itself isn't actually open. I mean, you can still schedule a job for a Saturday or Sunday, but the company's not open on Saturday and Sunday, so your work isn't going to be processed till Monday. So I don't really see the point of scheduling a call for a Saturday or Sunday when I know that my work isn't going to be registered till Monday, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. So one reason why it's kind of nice, I kind of like having those Saturday and Sundays off. But so since they're not open Sundays anyway, they're not going to be open on the 26th this year to observe Christmas Eve, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great, because I usually try to take, I like taking the 26th off because that's usually the day I stay home and clean and tidy up from Christmas and stuff, because I like having December 24th, 25th, and 26th off, because Christmas is such a big deal in my family. So I kind of like having those days off, and 26th is actually Boxing Day. So my mom will go into work, but we'll have like a nice meal or something, because it's still technically Christmas. For my family, Christmas starts Thanksgiving Day and goes through Epiphany, which is like in the middle of January. So we have a very long Christmas season. Actually, it starts before, because Hallmark Channel is going to start showing Christmas movies in October. Woo! I'm happy. I'm very happy. But so yeah, I'm like, yes. So, and then I'm like, Black Friday surprised me. I'm like, that's the busiest day of the year for retailers. I'm kind of shocked that they're not open, which means I get a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving automatically, because they're not open Thanksgiving Day. They're not open Black Friday. I was already playing around with the idea of not scheduling any calls on Black Friday, and I think I already made up my mind that I wasn't going to because I want to go and see if I can go out on Black Friday and go shopping and stuff like that. And so to see the fact that the office is actually closed on Black Friday, I'm like, oh, so technically it's kind of a good thing that I'm not planning to schedule any calls that day because the office is closed. So I wouldn't hear back from them till Monday again, and that'd be 4 days. So, um, so it's kind of nice knowing that if I stay with them that long, then I really am not going to work on Black Friday or the 26th of December, which is really nice, you know? Um, which gives me a chance because my mom does have to go in on Black Friday, so that would give me a chance to like clean up and get the house ready and stuff because it will be really nice because when I was working at Claire's and Staples, my main thing is the week of Thanksgiving. That's when I start getting everything out for Christmas. That's when I get my tree out. I actually put my tree up. My tree gets decorated Thanksgiving Day after the Lions game. I decorate the Christmas tree. And then, which last year I ran into difficulties because it took me forever to decorate the tree because I have so many ornaments and lights. So I do that. So I was decorating it. So I decorate the tree after the Lions game because when the Lions game is over, that is officially Christmas for me. So I do that, but I put the tree up earlier than that. See, my mom taught me that when you set up a tree, even if it's a fake tree, you have to give it 24 hours to settle before you do anything. So what I do is I put the tree up on Sunday after I get home from church. So I will put my tree up on Sunday and I will get the tree all set up and fluffed and nice and arrange the branches, and then I will let it sit for 24 hours. So I'll put it up Sunday and I won't touch it again until Tuesday. And on Tuesday, that's the day I put my lights on my tree, and I have LED lights, and I love my LED lights. And this year when we go to Frankenmuth, if I have the money, I'm thinking about getting an LED Christmas tree topper. The one I have isn't LED, but my lights are. No worries, I just kind of want an LED Christmas tree topper to go with my LED lights, which I love my LED lights, by the way, for my tree. And I like them because they still look like classic Christmas lights, which is awesome. But I put the lights on my tree that Tuesday, and then I let it sit again till Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and that's when I decorate the tree. That's when I put all my ornaments on it. That's when I put the candy canes on it. That's when I put the tinsel on it. Because I really kind of like that old, even though all my ornaments are kind of random and totally not matching, I still like kind of doing an old-fashioned look with the tinsel and the candy canes to make it kind of look vintage. So, and then I do that Thursday, and I also try, and then I usually also do decorations. I might do on Wednesday this year because I ran into an issue that I was running out of time to get my room decorated for Christmas because I waited till Thursday to put up all the decorations. So I actually might start doing decorations on Wednesday so that I have more time to do the tree because I actually didn't finish decorating my room Thanksgiving night till like 11 o'clock at night. And then on top of that, I also help decorate my mom's tree, the family tree, which is in the living room. So I also will probably bring that up Thanksgiving. I'll probably bring that up the Monday of Thanksgiving because her tree is pre-lit, so I don't have to. So I'll probably bring it up Tuesday or Wednesday and then decorate it Friday because her tree is pre-lit, so I don't have to worry about having this great time spent. So I actually might bring her tree up Wednesday and then decorate it Friday so that I can do mine Thursday. But so I want all the trees decorated. So that's probably a plus to that, but it's nice. I think it will be weird because since I started working, I've always worked on Black Friday. And last year I was kind of bummed. I liked working last year even though I only worked 3.5 hours. So, yeah, and I might be able to go shopping. Depends on how much money I have. But it's nice. So it's weird, but it's nice. So, I'm gonna get going. My video for today is slowly uploading. I hope you guys all checked off Home and Family yesterday with the Gardner quadruplets. Like I said, they were absolutely adorable. They are so stinking cute. I cannot wait to see their videos for when they go to Disneyland, which I think is going to be so excited. And I love how the girls say Mickey Mouse. It's like make a mouse. It's make a mouse. Just like Ladybug is like a bug. I'm sorry. They are so cute when they say this. So it's like make a mouse, make a bug. But they can say Moana perfectly. And I'm like, oh my gosh. They are so flippin' adorable. But I'm gonna get going because I need food in my belly. It's like almost 1 o'clock, and I was bad because I had a very late lunch yesterday. I didn't eat till almost 2 because I came home, jumped in the shower, was gonna jump in the shower, my phone rang. Was the guy, jumped in the shower, called my dad. By the time I called the call with my dad, it was almost 1:40. By the time I talked to the guy at the country club, it was 2. So I ended up not eating lunch till like 2:30. So I am so far off my schedule. It's not even funny. And I slept in today because I knew we were walking to the store and I wanted that to be my exercise. So I'm actually doing that. So I am so totally off my schedule. It is not even funny, but but that's nice. I will get myself back on schedule next Monday. So I'm going to get going and I might vlog again later. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys. We'll see. Bye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hi guys, we made it to Walmart. Now we're just waiting for Mom. It's actually nice out, and I was stupid and I wore sandals to walk in. Fashionable, but not exactly fun to walk in. My feet hurt now, where the straps are rubbing on my skin. But we made it! Yay! Shopping for groceries, always fun. Supposed to get some out of the house. So far, day's gone pretty good. I got the papers organized I need for my first day, my first gig. I watched 2 more episodes of The Handmaid's Tale. I'm doing pretty good. I think I only have like 3 or 4 left. Of course, it helps that I skip a lot of the more disturbing parts. Like skip. I don't care if I'm missing stuff. I'm skipping. But did that, and and I actually ate lunch during it. But it's getting kind of disturbing. I watched the scene where the Mexico people from the delegates from Mexico come in. It was very disturbing at the end. I cannot believe that. But yeah, so I did that, and then of course I was worried I ate, but I was hungry, and then I'm replaying Pokemon Moon, so I was writing down, I have the guide, so I was copying out all the locations for these like already cores and cells, so I don't have to keep looking them up in my book when I'm playing. So I've had a pretty lazy day, and tomorrow's Saturday, which means it's chore day, so that's the day I clean my room and I vacuum, I do all that fun stuff, and then I pretty much spend the rest of the day playing Old Republic, because I go to church, so I have to be in bed early. But very, very lazy Friday. Next week I'm going to be busy, and then the week after that I start my new job. I find my new job, but my gigs start. I have my first gig, and I only have 1 gig, so I go on Monday, and then I have the rest of the week off. Do that Monday, Tuesday, rest of the week off, Monday, rest of the week off, so it's not going to be too different from what I do now. So now we're just going to hang out and wait for Mom. I was shopping at Walmart tonight. It is Meijer's. I feel like such an idiot walking around with my camera filming myself, but hey. This is vlogging. You have to do what you have to do. Now I'm on my quest to find rice. I have no idea what rice would be. I already got the first item that my mom put me off with peanut butter. And now it's rice. I don't know where rice is at Meijer's. Help! I don't know. Oh, I found it next aisle. There's a giant sign that says rice in World Foods. I'm like, is it by World Foods? Oh, like there's rice. So yes, it is there. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Okay, authentic Mexican vegetables, Tex-Mex. Of course, it's at the other end. This is not fun. I like Walmart better, honestly, because I know where everything else. I'm a creature of habit. So now I have to find a box of cheap rice. This will be fun. Alright, we are home safe and sound from our little shopping expedition. It was nice. I definitely, like I said, prefer Walmart or Meijer's, but it was nice to go somewhere different. I did find a new flavor of ice cream I want to try. Hudsonville has a new flavor called peanut butter cheesecake. I love peanut butter and I love cheesecake, as you can probably tell. So I was like, oh, I want to try that. It's so good. It's like peanut butter cheesecake ice cream with peanut butter cookie swirl and fudge. I'm like, ah.
Like, peanut butter is the best thing on the planet. Like, we each got 2 pints of Ben and Jerry's, and I got the Tonight Dough because it has peanut butter cookies in it. It's so good. It's like caramel ice cream with peanut butter cookie dough, and I'm like, ah. So like, I am a peanut butter fiend. But yeah, on top tomorrow, like I said, is just cleaning, relaxing, and Sunday is church. And my feet are killing me because wearing sand flip flops to walk in is a dumb idea. I am still learning. I am a slow learning. So that is it for me for today. I am off. I'm going to go probably watch a little bit more of The Handmaid's Tale and eat, of course, because like I always say, food. I can't live without food. I am a huge food hound, and it's not helping me lose weight. Oops. But some more Handmaid's Tale, eat, write a little, and probably go jump on Old Republic till about 10 o'clock because I don't have to. I can stay on later because tonight The Daily Show isn't on Fridays, which I try to watch that, which is sad, but I do. So I can stay up later to play Old Republic, but I still need to be off by 10 because I have church tomorrow morning, and no, tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, and Sunday morning is also the church forum meeting. It's number 2, and we have until next month, I think, to decide what's going to happen to the church. So it's going to be a bummer, but what can you do? So I am signing off for the day. I love you guys a lot. Let's love, hugs, and prayers. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.